All right, so welcome to another episode of the Grindhouse Podcast. I'm your host, Edwin Cabrera. Across the screen from me is my homie, Chris Martin.
Yo, yo.
We got a special guest today, Mike L. Mike L. repping Lynn. What's up, man?
What's good, yo?
Now living in Haverhill. Before we start, actually, what we're going to do is actually, we're going to have a quick moment of silence for George Floyd. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Gone, but definitely not forgotten. So for the 30 seconds, we're gonna just have a quick moment of silence, beginning right now. All right, man. So, like I said, welcome to the Grindhouse Podcast. This is episode 30. Mike L's here joining us today. Obviously it's been a rough week, seeing as what's been happening in the news and what's been just like unfolding everywhere in America right now. But how you holding up?
I'm doing all right. You know, I'm getting back to work finally. I've been laid off for a while. It's been nice, but it's been heavy on your mental. You know, you're always home, but I've been creative and I've been getting stuff done around the house, so it shouldn't be as bad as it seems. So I'm getting back into it. You know.
Now that you have your new house, congrats on that, by the way. Like, what you've been doing, like passing the time, like in quarantine, by just doing random ass housework?
It's not random. We're like, you know, you move into a crib, there's certain things that are gonna stay the way someone else was living in it for 30 years. So you want to customize it, you want to make it your own, you know. So we out here doing the bathroom over. I do my studio. We did the living room over. We got another bathroom downstairs we got to do. I put all new lights in, you know. So I've been going crazy with that, and I've been trying to, you know, I've been mixing records for West Mac Dolo. I've been making beats and beats out. I've been mixing records. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been working.
So you're putting in some work for sure.
Oh, definitely behind the scenes, per usual.
So for people that don't know you, you're like a man of many trades. You engineer, you rap, you act.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do it all.
That.
So how is so you have the new house. So how's the new studio shaping up?
Well, you already know. That's why you asked that question. I got an updated computer. That's why I was gonna do it off my computer, but I felt like the camera was just too big. Like it showed more of the room than me, so I just was like, fuck it. But I got a new subwoofer. I got more soundproofing, and I got a couple new programs and whatnot. But like I said, I got a new computer, so the workflow is crazy right now.
Dope.
Absolutely.
What's been the last? What was the last thing you've been working on? Or the most
I was just into it. Look, I'll play it right now.
Word.
Real quick.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, I was just working on this beat, like right before you guys hit me up. Hey. That's it.
I like it.
Little sneak preview.
Yeah.
It's just a snippet. Yeah, what I'm doing now is making like 4 or 5 little beats, just loops, and then send them out. And if people like them, then I'll arrange them, you know, depending on how that artist is, or like if they want something specific, or if they just want to get on it, I'll arrange it so they can just get on it, you know?
Are you working on any of like your own like music, like where you rap on it, or are you mostly working on
I just made
shit?
I just made a beat the other day, and I got on it just because like it was fire, and I just was feeling it, and I called it the Newberg Freestyle. So
okay, so we might be getting some Mike L joints coming soon.
Yeah, definitely. And Cash Cow's gonna drop because of the movie. So that'll be exciting too. Yeah.
I remember the last time we talked, which was the script reading for the process. I remember you mentioned that you have like a whole like back catalog of stuff just like kind of ready to go. When do we get to see those back catalogs of stuff finally come out?
You know, that's funny because I had many conversations about that exact topic with plenty of artists from the city too. So I don't know, you know, I was thinking now that like I got my spot and, you know, I can be more mentally focused on certain things at once. I was thinking I just like, you know, put them all on a tape and drop them weekly for however long it takes till Jake by the time the movie's coming out. And then bam, when the movie drops, I got all that promo backing me. I got all them songs I just dropped, even if they old, you know, but they still sounds to everybody else.
That's dope. So you're going to use them as a roll-up for the film. That's sick. I love that.
I feel like, I mean, I don't have many visuals, you know. I don't promote myself as an artist like I should. I promote more like now as a producer or a mixer or whatever. But I feel like with the movie, it's like almost promoting me as an artist. So like, why not try to bump that up on the way up, you know? Because it's a crazy, fucking crazy experience. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, you things.
Yeah, definitely the whole movie is. Obviously, it's a movie about hip hop, but and we're talking about this movie, The Process.
To Jake Fay.
I think he froze.
Oh,
he unfroze. Okay. Yeah. So it's directed and it's written and directed by Jake Fay, but there's so much music in it.
Yeah.
Hip hop music. So it's like it almost feels like a big music video.
Real quick, tell us what The Process is about for people who don't know.
The film, like itself.
Yeah. Tell us what the film is about, and what role do you play in the film?
So I play Winston. I play like, well, I think it's the most fire shit ever. How this dude's name Sindel and short is Sin, and it's just like the Sin City, the city of Sin. Like it's just so fire that he even put that together. So I'm Sin's best friend, and we basically, besides the fact that Jason Gravasio is playing Sin, if it was another Lynn artist, it would be like we was just doing regular shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically a regular month in an artist trying to get on from this city. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like going to different studios trying to find a sound, messing with different producers trying to find a sound, networking at house parties or networking at gatherings. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes into the plot, I guess, of the movie. I'm not gonna give it away, but you know what I'm saying? Like it goes into certain events. And then turns out being like, wow, I could have guessed that would happen, you know.
How much of you did the film show? Was it you, or do you feel like it was more so you playing a character in the film?
That's me. That's all me. Like I feel like the reason that it went so well, like if another director or another writer wrote the film, he couldn't have written it like me. But I was reading the script when Jake sent it to me like a year ago, and I was like, yo, this is me. Like, what the fuck? Like, everything is like, yo, shut the hell up. I'm like, I'm reading it in my own words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, so I was there for most of the filming, and you were absolutely like, you've never acted before, right?
I might have like done like an Instagram video
dude, you were like top notch, like actor. Like it was crazy. Like it felt so natural and like, yeah, it was impressive.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And if I get any acting gigs after this, I'm definitely taking them because that shit was fun. That shit was fun as fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, you seem like you had a lot of fun.
I mean, if I was playing something that like I didn't like or like doing a film that I didn't relate to, I couldn't see myself doing as well, or playing a character that's not me. Like that should be me.
Yeah.
Like I'm a couple rappers' best friends. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So,
what was like sort of your overall experience of like being on set, and also just kind of give us a view of like behind the scenes of like making a movie.
So it was definitely lit because Mr. Faye had it lit every day with all the snacks. So that shit was like one of those things, like if you ain't doing nothing and you grab a snack, like you chilling for like a couple minutes eating your little, what is that shit though?
Fruit snacks.
The fruit snacks, the honey shits, like when you eat it, it just crumbles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nature Valley granola bars, yeah.
Yeah.
I love those things at the same time.
Dude, I must have had like 50, like easy, one day, like crazy. But yeah, nah, that was definitely fun having that, because like I don't never get catered to on that type of level. So that was like cool to feel like special in that aspect. And he got me my Fanta, so shout out to Mr. Faye. And everybody just kind of made it feel like I knew what I was doing, so I never felt awkward. So I was able to just be myself and just like, you know, go with the flow and like feel it out and like have an idea what they wanted to get. So I was able to give that. You know what I'm saying? So like the vibe was right. If like I said, if there was other people, I couldn't tell you how I would have did, you know.
Do you feel like you learned anything from your acting experience?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I need to get in front of a camera more. That's a fact.
Well, I mean, I feel like being in like a feature film is an amazing exercise as like an artist on how to market yourself. Like now you have this whole like acting experience, like, you know, fucking making Instagram, you know, little videos now all of a sudden is a lot easier, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like doing a little Instagram video, it's like I can be myself, but not be super fucking corny or like super like not like coordinated, like just like acting goofy when I could just like I could be myself and just like not look stupid on camera, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I think again, developing that on-camera presence, that's the toughest thing for a lot of people. Some people it comes naturally, like as if it's always, and for some people they just like that, you know, the camera turns on, that red light comes on, and they just like crap. You know?
Yeah, it happens every day. Even on social media, you see it every day.
Yeah.
People get caught up saying stupid shit.
I feel like you definitely brought the same energy like while you were filming and when you weren't, because like because like there was this moment that like it like, and there's video footage of it of you like dancing.
Oh, that
and like those are like some hilarious moments that you did, but it like still aligned with your character in the movie, so it's just like it was perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just being myself when I was acting, so it translated. Like,
yeah,
I only seen like a rough edit of the film, like no sound and like no color grading, no like he had like a couple final edits to do, and like so I seen it and we like watched it together. The shit was like amazing, and like you could just tell like certain parts where it's like, damn, like I didn't know that scene was gonna be in there. I would have tried to do it better. But it's like that's just me trying to perfect being perfect at everything. Yeah. But I'm not. But like it's just crazy to see like what got on camera and like what didn't, because you know everything that happened.
Did you improv? Did you improv a lot?
Oh yeah, I improv almost every line just because Jake encouraged it. You know, we did all the script reads, so like I knew what to say. But the way I said it, and like maybe I'll add like a word or two in the beginning, or I'll say it funny, or like I like what it was at first during all the table reads is I would do it on purpose, so it would sound awkward. But then what had happened was I started doing it for real, and that's why like everyone was like, "Oh, you're doing so well." It's like because I wasn't trying to improv anymore. I was in the moment when we was acting, right. And it's like that shit was just. It was just a vibe. Like I said, I just had mad fun, and I was fucking lit the whole time. So like,
Critter definitely mentioned like just during the production of that movie, like how he was speaking your praises on just like keeping the set light, which is like, I mean, that's always like I do film stuff too, so I'm always behind the set. That's the person that keeps the set light is like the unspoken Messiah of the set, because it's like, it gets tough sometimes. The hours get long, people get tired, shit goes wrong. If you're keeping people light and happy through all that bullshit, you are definitely appreciated and remembered.
Word. I hope so, man. I was always, you know, I might be gone for 15 minutes about how long it takes to roll and smoke, but then I'm back.
Cheery as fuck.
Yeah. Eyes red. Like, next, what you got, babe? Yeah. That's awesome. I always think about that, like, that week, that, like, 11 days. I always think about how, like, fast it went, but how much prep went into it and how I'm still waiting for it. Like,
oh, yeah, and after, you know, definitely.
Yeah.
So a movie like this, do you think it can help put eyes on Lynn as like a hub for hip hop?
With the way that Jake is talking right now, I think that there's gonna be a lot of viewers that aren't even like from around here, and I think that's what's really gonna get the people from around here to want to view it. Word. If that makes
sense. That makes sense in the world, absolutely.
Yes to your question, yes.
I think it's
big. People are gonna clown it. You know, people are gonna clown it, talk shit, but it really sends a message. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's gonna hate, but like when you watch it, it's like a movie. So it's like you can hate on it, but you watch the whole thing and it's in your brain now. Like, so either you got the message or you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually kind of want to move back to your studio. Can you talk about like some of the equipment that you have? Maybe even the upgraded equipment that you got.
Damn, this is like my dream, yo. I love talking about my shit. So, all right. So, like I said, I just got a new computer. So I just got a new iMac Pro. The shit is like it's like a space gray. So it's not like the light gray. It's like a dark gray. It's fucking fun. With the matching keyboard. Look, I hold it up. It's black.
Oh, sick.
Shit.
It's and it's Apple. So the shit really goes crazy. It has an 8-core, 3.2 gigahertz Intel processor. It has 32 gigabytes RAM and has a 1 terabyte SSD. Shit goes crazy. Goes crazy. All right, so that's my computer. Then I have my speakers. They're Neumann KH80s. So they're small. They're 4-inch speakers, but they're really packed with technology. They're like 90 watts on the bottom subwoofer, and then there's like 30 watts on the top tweeter. And they're network compatible, meaning I can hook them up to a little network box, like an Ethernet connector box or whatever. Run an Ethernet from my modem. Download the Neumann app on my iPad, and I can control the acoustics from my iPad with my speakers.
That's dope.
To the room, because it sends like little frequencies out and like measures the room and gives me the exact response that I should get from this angle with the room that I'm in. Yo, I'm telling you, I did my research with this shit. So that's my speakers. Now I got the Apollo Twin Duo. Are
you on your phone right now?
Yeah.
I mean, you could flip the camera and show us.
Bet. So flip the camera.
Get a virtual tour of the.
Bet. So I got like I was saying, my Apollo interface. This is just your standard high quality analog interface. It turns your digital into analog. These are the 4-inch Neumann speakers I was talking about right here, and I'll show you the back of them. The back of them's dope. The back of them, you can't really tell. Can I turn my flash on? No. You can't really tell, but you can use it without the networking, and you can adjust the acoustical control from the back. So you can pick like if you have a small desk, large desk, freestanding, and then you can adjust the output level. These are amazing. Like they're $500 a piece.
Wow.
Damn.
Retail, yeah. So these are a pretty penny. And you see the network cable right there? It's like the Ethernet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that hooks up, like I was saying. Yeah, it's sick. That hooks up, like I was saying, to the I'll show you my subwoofer too. I just got this. This is the Yamaha HS8. It's a beast. So yeah, that's my subwoofer, and then I got the Neumann TLM 102.
Nice.
It's to just typical home studio recording mic, $700. Just the blue pop filter. Got the little acoustic space treatment, whatever. Yeah, and then I just put these up the other day. I got more coming.
Nice.
Got stuff on the ceiling. Yeah, you know, got a little vibe lights.
I like it. I like the lighting in there. It's nice.
Oh, you don't even know. Hold on. Hold on. If I hold on. Does it pause?
Yeah, we can see you right now.
We just can't see you. We just can't.
Oh, this is fire. Peep this. Oh, you can't see me?
No, we can just hear you right now.
Oh, damn. But I can just go on an app on my phone and I can change the lighting. Okay, I'll just put all red and then I'll just jump back to you there.
All right. Oh.
See me?
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like we could just, I got like over 1 million colors. We could just set the vibe.
I love it.
Yeah, so.
Are you is your studio open right now? You open for business?
Yep, I'm open for business right now.
How do people reach out to you if they want to book a session with you?
Oh shit. Well, give me 1 second. They can reach out on Facebook. You can send me a message or reach me on Instagram, microphone_L, and you can DM me there. On Facebook, I'm Adam Michael. Huh?
Microphone L.
Microphone L. Yeah. The Mike L's taken, so.
No, that's all good. Just reminding the people, Microphone L if you're trying to book a session.
Microphone L. Yeah, I just mixed Wes Taylor's.
Yo, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I love that record.
Huh?
We haven't talked about the record yet, like on the pod yet. But that record is great. Is actually the one that they just came out with?
Gifted Underachiever.
Yeah.
Man, I actually just wrote a good record. Yeah, I actually just wrote a blog about it. It's gonna be up on the website soon. That shit was hard, bro. Seriously.
Dude, that's dope. Him and T-Bone, craziest mix.
Yeah.
Dude, his like soulful samples and his ideas with the drums mixed with like West choppy, ear-catching. I don't know. I feel like I'm bragging too much flow. Like crazy.
It's all good.
Crazy. Mixing it was fun. You know what I'm saying?
What's your process like for collaborating with people? And any like I know it seems like you work with Wes a lot. Is he your favorite person to collaborate with?
Well, it's more or less like I feel like Wes really trusts me with what he sounds like out here. I don't know how many studios he's really been to.
Oh, but real quick, that Cali record that you did.
Oh, the beat.
Fire, yes.
Yeah, that was good.
No, that was cool too, cause like I mean, y'all know I just started making beats in August, so like to have him be like, yo, you should do it. I was like, damn, that was like my first we got on a couple beats, like experimented a little bit, but that was like it's on the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like if that goes up, I'm getting credit for it. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my first one, and I went hard with that. Like I was messing with the 808s. Like I wanted them to hit harder than anything else, but like had to get the vocals to cut through like just enough. Like it's not, when you play that in the car with some subwoofers, like going down the beach, like that's, people gonna look because it's just like boom, boom, boom. Like it's crazy. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun to do. Definitely. Yeah, I'm working on some stuff with T-Bone too. We're gonna probably do some work together, so that would be fun. Maybe Wes will probably get on those. It'll be like a Mike L T-Bone produced, Wes, maybe a Mike L feature or a T-Bone feature. Some like crazy collab shit, you know.
That's crazy. Sorry, one more question, Critter. Do you see yourself as more of like a Renaissance man, or is it like, which role do you really see? Like when somebody asks you like, yo, like what is it that you do? What's like the first thing that comes to your mind?
I make music.
Yeah.
And I'm an electrician. That always comes up too, cause like people need work. So I'm like, yeah.
You gotta make money. So
you're the Renaissance man to the truth.
2 incomes. I'm working on trying to get 10.
Multiple income streams.
Yeah. Well, mixing, I guess. Like I make, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I make money off my music, because if I drop a song, man, I might get 100 plays. But when I mix, like I feel like I built up some type of rep where people have no problem paying me anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I make some money off mixing records and making beats. People have no problem. Be like, yo, I'll give you 50 bills for that beat right now. And I'm like, yo, chill. Let me fuck with it a little bit more. Like, chill. And then I end up sending it for free. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I want to be able to be like, nah, bro, you gotta give me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that bag for that beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving them out now. Take them while they're hot. You know what I'm saying?
So out of like the whole like creative process, like what do you like doing the most?
I like, all right. So I like making beats a lot because it's new. I've been mixing and rapping. Well, I've been mixing since 2015. And I've been rapping since 2010. I've been rapping since 2010. So right now I like making beats the most. But when I make a beat and I like it a lot, I like, you know, sitting there with the mic and like getting into it, you know, spitting bars and like really getting back to the essence of like creating from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like I never was able to do that. I had to buy a beat, lease a beat, rip a beat off YouTube. Still happens right now. It's probably happening right now. But now I can like do a melody or rip a loop up, tear it up, put some crazy drums on it, and it slaps right here. Like I just made it and I'm about to put some bars on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to drop shit. It just like feels lit. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the opportunity presents itself, I got the material. So it's like, now, but that's why I want to do the rollout for the film. Cause I have the material.
Can I ask you about like for the people at home, you know, for the people who are in the same field, who are producers who want to do what you're doing, what do you think is the advantage of pretty much having like a studio set up like yours? And how much money do you have to really like to be serious about it? If you want to really kind of be serious about it and maybe even make a little bit of money off of it, what do you recommend people starting out to do?
Start small. Buy a computer that you can afford. Buy equipment that you can afford. Don't get sucked into like, oh, you can't, you know, your quality shit if you don't have this, you don't have that. I dead ass learned how to mix pretty decent. Like I'm not gonna say I'm the best. Like I can mix a record, and I learned how to mix on an old Mac Pro, like the big silver tower, and a $150 mic, S52 is Sennheiser, Sterling 52. I mixed on that, and I had KRK speakers, regular ass KRK speakers. You know what I'm saying? So you learn slow, and that's about like $1,100, and that's something you can do over time because you don't need speakers. You can mix on headphones. And an interface too. I got the interface with the computer because I bought it off of somebody, but you can get an interface for $150. So $1,100. $1,100, and that's something in time, like I said. So you can get a computer, an interface, and like some headphones. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you need a keyboard and a mouse, but if you buy a computer, it should come with that. So that's probably like $800. If you got that stimulus check and you want to fucking start recording some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, put that 800, go on eBay, cop a cheap iMac 2011, 2012. You can buy fucking RAM inserts for it, make it hot. You can update the iOS, get your friggin' interface popping, and you could be recording vocals in days. My boy Johnny Kabongo, you know Juke? You guys know Juke?
Not too familiar, no.
Yo, shout out Juke, shout out Slim, shout out that whole vibe. Yo, they be going crazy. But Juke, my guy Juke, he wants to get into recording his own music. And I think Chris said it, but the benefit to having your home studio, did you say it, Eddie? Did you say that?
Yeah. What's the benefit of having a home studio as opposed to like?
The benefit. So my boy, my guy Juke, he was like, yo, I'm trying to get into that, So my old computer I was just talking about, I'm like, yo, I can set you up right now with the Pro Tools, the mic. You just have to buy like a keyboard and the wires and shit. I can give you the interface, all that. Set them up, hook them up nice, now he's like, he called me like, yo, I need help, help him out, and boom, now he's gonna be like, starting out mixing, and that's enough to where in 2 years he can be like, oh, I want to update. I know all this shit. I need more. I need this. I need that. Then you can be like, all right, I really need to save my bread and invest in my studio because I know what to do now. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like you need like when you get your license, you need like a beta because you're going to ding shit up and like, not park that good and maybe get into a little accident. Yeah. So you need like a old computer with like a regular ass interface and a decent mic. So that way you can fucking make shitty mixes and get real, like, authentic, raw vocal sounding back so you can know what it should sound like. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think in a year or two, Juke could be like, I don't even need a studio. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. So, yeah. It's good advice.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely encourage it. I don't encourage both. Does that make sense? Like, I encourage Juke to be able to, like, record and, like, then send it out and get it mixed or mastered. Not like saying his mix is trash or whatever, but like send it out, get another ear. You know what I'm saying? Pay $100 to get some songs mastered and see what.
Actually, I want to highlight that point a little bit, what you just said, because I feel like that needs to be explained more. Why is it absolutely important for somebody to get their track mastered by a separate ear? Why don't they just do everything themselves? People love doing that, like everything. So why not?
I be trying to do it too, bro. But like sometimes, like you can reference it in your car, on your headphones, on your iPhone, and then you can go and master it, fix it a bunch of times. But I feel like in my head, I'm always gonna find a little part. Whereas if I mix it to the best of my ability, mix it down for mastering, send it out, and he sends it back, I might be like, oh shit, I didn't even know like that had that part in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that I feel like that's very important. Like it might make more sense to have a friend who masters or mixes with you when you're mastering your own shit. That might make more sense. That way you get another ear, he can reference it. You know what I'm saying? So like that might work with me. So that's an option for other people, I guess, too. But definitely want to send it out to get another ear.
Do you have any recommendations on like who people should go to for that stuff?
They're kind of expensive. I don't know prices for all of them, but I know that my boy Vic Mula, I don't know if you know Vic Mula, he's another artist out of Lynn. He was itching for that, that banging ass sound. So like I told him, I'm like, yo, I follow this dude, Mike Tucci, and he goes by Mike Tucci, man, on IG. And I'm like, yo, this dude mastered Roddy Bitch's new album. He was like, what? Get out of here. But I'm like, yo, DM him. He was like, I bet. DM'd him, built a little relationship with him, sent him a song, charged him a price, got it back. Like, yo, this shit sounded like, I wouldn't even lie to you, like shit sounded dope. Like, and I can't say it's like, oh, cause he did it. But what the hell? We've been looking for a sound. Like I'm gonna say we, cause I work with Vic, so I'm gonna say we've been looking for a sound and he got it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got what he wanted. He's completely happy with it. So I think like just that experience alone, like that one time we tried someone who has touched an artist that like what's Big Stepper, not Big Stepper, on the box one, well, almost one.
Roddy Rich.
Yeah, the box. Yeah. That, how long has it been number one for? Was that the question?
Oh no, I'm saying like that. Think about how many people listen to that song, and that dude mastered that song.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Exactly. That's a hit. That's a crazy hit. That's a smash. Right.
Exactly.
It stays on the Billboard.
It's probably still there right now. Like number 12.
If you beat Justin Bieber, that shit is like a smash.
Yeah, certified like smash.
That's a fact. So like, I'm just saying, like, just having that ear that heard that and decided, maybe what a final touch might need and put it out to the world, and then sending him, your local rap record and him putting maybe that same ear on it. Maybe someone might crack it out the park once and put everybody on the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, I everyone to try that. Like, go to a studio, get your shit, pay $100 an hour, get your shit mixed and mastered right there in front of you. Cool. Now maybe you get that mix and send it to somebody else, and now your shit sounding a whole new world, like Aladdin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I believe in having another ear for sure, definitely.
Kind of bringing it back where it all began. I want to talk about how you got started playing, doing music. How did you get rich?
Well, I don't know if y'all know, but my rap name used to be Sweets.
I know that, no.
Just Sweets. I went by Swisher Sweets, whatever. But yeah, I started rapping in like I started writing in like late 2009. And then y'all know C Wells, obviously. My boy C Wells, we was in the same shop together I was two grades above him. So I was a senior and he was a sophomore. And we was in electrical shop. And I would just be like, yo, I'm stressing, you know, my girl, my fucking mom, like, you know, I'm 16 years old, like I'm sick at everything, and basketball's over and all that shit. So I'm like, yo, I want to get in the booth. You know, he's like, yeah, right, laughing at me, you know, all that same shit, and people want to start rapping. So I don't know if you guys know John Ray. You guys remember Cake and Boys?
Yeah.
You guys know all that? So yeah, so my bad, I gotta bring my dog in. So yeah, Wells used to go there and record, and I used to be like, yo, let me come. So I came one time and fucking pause. And and we went there, and it was fucking awesome. Come on, let's go. And I got on a track. It was me, Jay Swag, and C Wells. We got on a Gucci Man Lemonade beat. I don't know if that sounded like it, but that was the beat. I think it was called Lemonade, but yeah, so we got on that, and it was like, yo, I heard the track back, like I heard my voice on a beat, and it was like from right there, I was just like, yo, this is it. I'm like, yo, I want to hear my voice over some kick drums and some snares, and like I want to fucking make music, and like fucking Drake. Like I was like, yo, like Drake was crazy too, because like Drake, he didn't even drop like his first album yet, and like we was going nuts. Like, yo, this dude, he was making music that like we didn't even thought could be made. Like he was hitting pockets that like we never heard before. Like it was just like, whoa, this dude is just like us, and he's spitting crazy. Why can't we do it? It was like boom. And then it was just like to the studio every week, like at least once a week to the studio. I was just writing. I didn't even record half the time because it was like other people's sessions. So I was just writing. Then I got a couple sessions in, started recording my own shit, and it just like kind of built. Then started Live Famous. It was like his own movement, and it was like I was right there. I was his right hand man. We was in it. We was in it. I was dropping records. I dropped a mixtape called Verse 1. You could probably still find it on that place. It's not lit, so I wouldn't suggest that. It has about 1,000 listens and been out for like 12 years. But anyways, yeah, I dropped the mixtape. It was called Verse 1, Sweets. That was my whole shit. Like I was gonna drop Verse 1, Verse 2. I was gonna drop the chorus. That was like my shit. But I dropped that whole thing because I'm like, yo, Sweets is whack attack. So I'm like, yo, I need to change my name. And for some reason, like my middle name's Michael. So for some reason, I was just sitting in my crib. I had a basement apartment at the time, sitting in my crib, smoking an L, chilling. And I'm like, Michael. I'm like, Mike L. I'm like, oh, shit. That's like a mic in the L. That's like a microphone in the L. That's like Michael. That's like Mike L, Michael. I'm like, yo, I could be Mike Long, like Mike L. Like, it could be anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's it. I'm like, that has to be my name. I'm like, any other name is whack.
I love names that are simple, but like they just sound right. They like, whatever, like they roll off the tongue. They just sound right. Mike L sounds right. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of like you hit it on the head. Like the microphone and the L. Like that's, dude. What better way to make hip hop with a microphone and a blunt? You know?
So I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean that ain't a rap name? Yo, people say Miguel all the time.
What? How? Why?
Because people, I don't know. People want, because when I say Mike and then they see how it's spelled, they don't like put two and two together. They still think Mick.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
It's like
weird.
Like Mike is short for microphone, but it's not short for Mike. It's like, it's weird. So people get it confused, but like
MIC is not short for, I mean, I've always pronounced that Mike, so it was like obvious to me, but I don't know. I guess I'm
it's weird. Like, I guess if you've seen it, like if you've seen someone's name, like Jonathan Mike Lawrence, but his middle name was MIC, would you say Mike or would you say Mick?
I think because I associate microphone with MIC,
right?
Associate anything, I would say Mike because of that.
Yeah, me too. So I feel you. That's like where it falls to like, that's Mike L, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
So in terms of the timeline for when we're gonna get, I'm not sure if you have yet or if you know the movie timeline for the process, but when can we expect the project to drop?
The project? Damn. The project, man. Yeah, so I have a little project and I've been working on it for like 2 years. I'm not even gonna lie, since like 2018, because I dropped a single called Sherbalato Freestyle. I don't know if you guys seen that, but
so people can check it out.
Oh, it's on Apple Music. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna front. I have to pay my bill. Not on Apple Music, because if you don't pay your subscription, they take your shit down. So I gotta hit up Lander and pay my bill. But yeah, so it will be on Apple Music very shortly because I'll pay my bill. So, but yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna drop a mixtape. Probably since you asked, whatever. I was gonna do the big rollout and then drop the tape like with the movie, like almost. So it's like the movie soundtrack and like, oh, he got music too, and he dropped a new, like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like I'm here, like I've always been here. It's just I never told you, like, you know, that kind of bullshit. So yeah, I'm put together, like, I have songs from a long time and I'm gonna drop those, but I have new songs, obviously, and I'm gonna put those with a mixtape, and it's gonna be called Tina, and it's gonna be an acronym for This Is Not a Hobby. So yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, that's me. This is not a hobby, and then it's gonna go into the process. You know, like it's just gonna flow crazy. So yeah, that's when you're getting the tape when the movie comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Any last questions to wrap up?
My last question was to plug stuff, and he plugged away. So I think we're good.
Word. Well, yo, Mike, thank you so much for coming on with us, man. Seriously.
You already know, man.
Big fan of yours. Big fan of what you're doing. Can't wait to check out the process. So for people at home, the process, film about Lynn rappers. So it's very like for people in Lynn, man, just an opportunity for you to see, you know, essentially your backyard portrayed in film. So definitely check that out once it's out. Shout out to Jake Faye for directing that. Any sort of any other things you want to plug?
I mean, I just want to shout out, like, you know, all the people that I fuck with. You know, they know who they are. I'm not going to just go crazy with the names because I feel like if I forget somebody, I don't want to feel bad. So, you know, if we talk to each other on a regular day basis, then you know who you are. We lit out here. I got the stew popping. Hit me up. You want a session, $20 an hour. Microphone L _L on Instagram. DM me. Adam Michael on Facebook. Let me know what's good. Grindhouse, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you appreciate what we're doing, man, please hit that like, comment, and subscribe, man. We need subscribers. We're trying to build this. You know, we're trying to elevate. We're always trying to elevate. So hit that subscribe, man. Please support.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all.
Floyd, yo, is he really Steven Jackson's brother?
Wait, who?
I thought they were friends. I thought they were like best, like close friends. I didn't know they were. I gotta look.
I don't know. I don't know, but I seen some shit that he was his brother, and I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And he was Big Floyd from Houston, Texas. You heard some of his records?
Oh shit! Yeah, I think that sounds familiar, man. That's crazy.
It's like chopped. It's a little chopped and screwed, but it's like, yo, it's kind of hot. Can't even lie. R.I.P.
man. R.I.P. George Floyd. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to.
Well, we're gonna get out of here. Mike, once we, we've pretty much faded out at this point, but like once this episode's up, it's probably gonna come up next week. We're probably gonna hit you with the links and shit like that, so you can share it on your social media and whatnot.
Already, bro.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Hey, man, this has been exciting, man. I had fun.